This movie is basically Clueless meets the Villainess. Like, that's basically the best way that I could sum this movie up. This is if Sharon Dion were actually hit women for an agency and had to live together, and you see the dynamics play out throughout this whole film. I really do enjoy the fact that the assassin story, the assassin plot to this whole movie is secondary to this movie, where this movie is actually built around these two assassins. Like, you see them do one job, but the whole entire time this movie is about these two trying to get along, trying to function in normal society while trying to graduate high school. This was actually a really refreshing take on the hitman genre, and this was so fucking funny. I had such a blast with it. I was kind of turned off because I was like, wait a minute, this the trailer kind of builds this as this action romp that you're kind of expecting. You're expecting like this crazy, martial arts action film along the lines of the Raid or John Wick or some shit, but that's not what you get. You get a movie that's actually kind of a character study of these two women trying to adjust in normal society. So these two are assassins. They've been training their whole lives to become assassins, and they're about to graduate. Their employer says, "Look, we're gonna put you together. You're gonna live in society, and you're gonna be functioning citizens for the time being. And then meanwhile, you're gonna be doing side jobs." And throughout the whole entire movie, you don't even see them do jobs. The reason the shit happens is because this one fucked around and fucking killed someone she wasn't supposed to, and she got the whole yakuza pissed off. And yeah, they ended up going after them. So they're and then it ends in like this big thing. I will say, stay away from the trailer. The trailer is very misleading, and it's gonna lead you to believe that you're gonna get a movie that you're expecting. And when you watch this movie, and if you do not make it past the first 15 minutes and you turn it off, I completely understand. I get it. Like, I really get it. But you gotta stay with it, because the strength of this movie is not about them doing jobs. The strength of this movie is really about their friendship and relationship and how it evolves over time. Like, that is the strength of this movie. This movie is really funny and actually kind of heartfelt. Like, when these two get close together, you're like, oh my god, that's, yeah, you know what I mean. You feel that shit. This is on Peacock right now. Highly recommended. Press play if you see this in your queue.